This trick will require a little bit of patience on your part. You'll see why in just a few seconds, but although it takes a while, it's pretty good to use. First off, you'll want to apply your premeditation. After you apply your premeditation, keep an eye on the cooldown, because how long the combo points last coincides with the cooldown, so it's a pretty good idea to just keep an eye on it. For this trick, I'm going to pull up Recount just to show you how much burst I can get out of using this trick. Just as premeditation is about to wear off, I apply either Slice and Dice or Recuperate, depending on the situation I'm in. If I think I'm going to die, then I apply Recuperate. Then after applying either one, I immediately reapply premeditation and open up again. This way, I have the burst of either Recuperate or Slice and Dice, and I'll still have the extra combo points from premeditation, allowing for a huge finish. This may sound weird to some rogues, but using Invenom in Battlegrounds or any situation against an armored opponent usually isn't a bad idea, especially when Find Weakness isn't up on the target. Here's an example of an Eviscerate. This is without Find Weakness or any buffs on the target, and that's pretty high. Remember, the dummies have roughly 40% armor protection. Now I'm going to get my combo points, Deadly Poison doses, and roughly a 15k Invenom crit. Although I don't recommend using it all the time, it's just something good to have when Find Weakness isn't on the target and the target is also a heavily armored prot, or just heavily armored plate wearer, such as a paladin or warrior. Here's a pretty sweet rotation for controlling casters. I don't use the premeditation trick for this one just to save time. I immediately open with a garrote. This keeps him from using spells of any kind for 5 seconds, such as the Priest's Fear. Then I beat him up while he's silenced. After that, I apply a kidney shot, which gives him another 6 seconds of being able to do nothing. During the kidney shot, I try to position myself behind the target. That way, I can use backstab. After it wears off, I apply Cloak of Shadows. This way, he can't use something stupid like Fear or Dots on me to make me run away. And in the end, it scores me a perfect win. Here's some spec glyph and stat help if you need it. I use the standard 3-2-31, and the only difference you'll see between my spec and other specs is that I get Honor Among Thieves over Cheat Death. I get Honor Among Thieves so I can use that extra 5% crit chance to turn it into Mastery, so I can get more finisher damage and also get the extra combo points to use those finishers more often. For minor glyphs, I get what you would expect, just Safe Fall, Blurred Speed, and Poisons. For major glyphs, I use Blind, Cloak of Shadows, and Garrote. I get Garrote for the extra silence, Blind so I can use it even though the target has dots on them, and Cloak of Shadows so it's usable on any class instead of just casters. For prime glyphs, I grab the glyph of Eviscerate, Shadow Dance, and Hemorrhage. I grab the glyph of Eviscerate because it's my main finisher. I grab the glyph of Hemorrhage so Sanguinary Vein will work with just a Hemorrhage, and Shadow Dance just so I have 2 extra seconds of being in Shadow Dance in case I get snared or something stupid like that. For gear and gemming, I try to aim more toward agility, because agility is now worth 2 attack power on top of its already existing crit, and because I'm subtlety, I get an extra 30% from leather specialization and my passive. For enchants, I always get a titanium weapon chain, and I would recommend Mongoose because of the extra agility and attack power and attack speed you get out of it. But you see me with Berserker because I got that weapon before the patch. On top of that, I try to keep every type of poison on me at all times, in case I have to switch them in Battlegrounds or in duels. I often use Deadly Poison to use Invenom as a finisher on heavily armored targets, as you saw earlier, and in case I run into any different classes, I try to keep all types of poisons on. Now let's see what happens.